Amanda Owen reveals tearful news after fans demand new episode of Our Yorkshire Farm. Amanda Owen, a famous shepherdess on the TV show Our Yorkshire Farm, has shared some heartbreaking news that has left fans in shock. Responding to fans' requests for a new episode of the show, Amanda revealed that the show has been cancelled and there are no plans to return. She shared on Instagram, "Another day, more to face. Luckily this job is part of life." The news left many fans feeling regretful and expressing support for Amanda. Some expressed disappointment at the show's end, with one writing, "I can't understand why they would cancel my favorite show." Previously, Amanda and her ex-husband Clive Owen publicly split after 21 years of marriage. Although they are no longer married, they continue to work together on the farm and raise their 9 children. Amanda is currently starring in a new TV show called Our Farm in the Dales, which follows her and her family through their daily lives at Ravenseat Farm. However, the show has not been well received by viewers, with some saying it lacks the charm of Our Yorkshire Farm. However, Amanda continues to share her everyday moments on social media, receiving support and love from her fans. The Yorkshire sky in late autumn was as grey as old, damp blankets. Amanda stepped out of the traditional stone house, a cup of tea in hand, looking out at the fields, where dozens of cameras had silently recorded every moment of the TV show that had changed her life. Our Yorkshire Farm, a name that had once been the heartbeat of Ravenseat Farm, was now just a memory. The news of the show's cancellation did not come as a surprise, but it fell at Amanda's weakest moment amid the chaos of life, separation, and responsibility. The crowd had left, the cameras had stopped, but the sheep were still bleating, and her 9 children, who needed their mother more than ever. Amanda never thought she would become a TV personality. She was just a country girl who loved the grass, the wind, and the wet steps of her cows. But when the show aired, millions were drawn into her world, a world that was real, harsh, and poetic. Now, everything disappeared in a brief email from the station. No promises, no goodbyes. That night, Reuben, the eldest son, walked into the kitchen, found his mother cleaning the chicken coop, not knowing how long it had been past dinner time. "Mom, do you need our help?" Amanda looked up, her smile pale but warm. "Mom needs me to keep this place alive." Even if no one comes back, Amanda's Instagram page was still exploding with messages. "Why aren't there new episodes? We miss the Ravenseat family. Amanda, come back." Each comment was a stab to her heart, painful, but also warm. She began posting unedited photos, a newborn cow, a simple dinner, muddy boots, and early morning sunlight against a foggy backdrop. No dialogue, no director. Just life, as it is. An independent producer from Edinburgh texted her, "I want to tell a different story, not about the farm as a show, but as a journey of recovery." Amanda hesitated. No big budget, no giant camera. But maybe, a real voice amid all that glittering content was necessary? She nodded. The project, Shepherdess, Quiet After the Storm, was born. A small, honest, simple documentary, just Amanda, her children, the fields, and the sound of the wind. When the film aired on a small online platform, no one expected it to surpass 1 million views in 3 weeks. The press wrote, "It's not a show. It's a love letter to nature. Amanda doesn't need a camera, she's the lens of life." A big production company approached. They didn't want to shape her into a phenomenon, but rather wanted her to tell her story, in her own way. For the first time in months, Amanda felt heard, not just the face of the brand. One winter night, with snow covering the windows, the family gathered around the kitchen. Clive, her ex-husband, who still came to help with the winter care of the children, sat silently, a glass of wine in his hand. "You know, Amanda," he said softly, "you've done something no other producer has done. You've made people miss nature." Amanda just smiled. Outside, the wind was blowing across the moors again. A year after Our Yorkshire Farm ended, Amanda received an inspirational award from the National Women's Farming Association. On stage, in a thick sweater and boots that never leave her feet, she said, "I am not a star. I am just a mother, a lover of the fields. If my story makes you stop for a moment, look up at the sky, or hold your child's hand and walk through the grass, then I have told the most beautiful chapter of my life." Conclusion. And the fields live on. Even without the cameras, Ravenseed is still a place where laughter resounds. The children grow up, the sheep multiply, and Amanda, still a shepherdess in the 21st century, still walks in the wind, in the rain, with a love that never fades for the land in real life. And like the Yorkshire wind, that story does not end, it only continues, where the heart is still open.